I have several moments when I think, yes, that must have been the moment. And then I think, no, there was another moment. So there are several moments, and the writer can't actually put his or her finger on well, Margaret Atwood probably can, but I can't. I remember once at a Zulu wedding. I can't remember where the village was. It might have been my aunt's place near Escort. They had a Zulu ceremony in which people were singing praises. You know, like reciting praises for the chiefs who are gone and so on. And there was a young man who went into the arena, and he was so skilled with words and also doing a gida dance at the same time, because he was carrying sticks and a shield. And he was applauded so much that, and he himself was so thoroughly moved that he broke down and wept. And I think that I insinuated some of that in my novel, Mating Birds. The poet with whom Ndisibia's mother falls in love. And that, to me, was both distressing and impressive. I was so distressed that the act of reciting something could move someone to the point of tears. And obviously that left a mark. And people always say, oh, I wouldn't like to go into an experience like that. But it's also tempting, because you know that it must have been something wonderful for him to do a thing like that moves him to tears. Then later on, of course, most writers are imitators of their elders. When I started reading, and I saw that it was possible to create worlds through language, and then I thought, this is something that I could possibly manage. And I remember specifically the moment when I bought Peter Abraham's book, Tell Freedom. Well, first I read excerpts of Tell Freedom in Drum magazine, and I was still at high school. And there was a moment in which Peter Abrahams says, now I have broken the ice. I have become published in England and elsewhere, which means that any black boy or girl can now write like myself. And I thought, oh, he's writing this for me. I mean, this is what he's saying to me. And I thought, yeah, I want to be a writer. And when I went to work straight out of boarding school, and I was supposed to help with the household budget, and I remember that my first wage as a clerk on this building site was about £2. And the first week I went and spent it all on at Adam's bookstore in West Street by buying Tell Freedom. And my uncle couldn't believe, that someone could be so foolish. And I realized what I had done, but that was too late. But I had the book. So those are some of the moments. I'm sure there are others. When I look back, I will think, oh, perhaps this one was more persuasive toward making me think, yes, this is a possibility for myself, I mean, to be a writer.